Ouf. Coucou Babette. Donc du coup, on prend le jeu. Et je te laisse lire le nom de l'endroit où on est, hein, Babette. Non, on a Jorngen. Et si tu te souviens bien, dans le bateau du pirate, la boîte rouge qu'on avait trouvée, il nous demandait de la ramener à Jorngen. Alors que ça se passait il y a 1000 ans quand même.
Good morning. Don't you want a morning kiss? Oh, Yuri, are you feeling better now?
Yeah. How about you guys? Are you all right?
Yes, it would seem that way.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who. I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Katos.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything. And that monster must have saved us or something. A monster saved us? I can't believe that.
Was it just a mirage then? So what's the story? Where exactly are we?
The kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle... Oh, you mean the old man.
There's no barrier here. This town is weird.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here.
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it.
I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
Et voilà, nous avons officiellement la plume de Pharaoh.
But why would that monster have one of Pharaoh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
On voit que Ripide était content de retrouver Yuri. Hein.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm. It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters? It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
I agree.
Donc du coup, on est dans une petite ville toute tranquille.
Jormungand and Mantic are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
The ocean is very nice, yeah? It's a beautiful place, too.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Hop, et du coup, il y a des objets à récupérer dans la ville. Et il y a un magasin. Donc on voit qu'ils ont de nouveaux accessoires que je n'ai pas, qui qui baissent les dégâts reçus de 10% pour le dégât physique et magique, et des pierres qui augmentent la résistance à la lumière et la résistance aux ténèbres de beaucoup. Donc là, on voit que je vais pouvoir faire le quartet limite, mais il me manque encore une géopierre. Bon, on va voir dans les accessoires s'il y a des trucs que je peux faire. Le champ de Gaïa qu'elle porte déjà. Eh oui. Sandale elle le porte, main gauche. Mais c'est surtout là qu'il va pleurer mon argent. Et je peux enfin faire l'épée mortale qui va augmenter mes PM. Hop. Bon Babette, je fais la alpha ou la bêta? La bêta, hop. Oui, il avait tout appris. Hop, Cestis, j'ai pas besoin de le refaire. Parce qu'il les connaît déjà. Bon, risque d'y avoir des petits messages qui vont apparaître dans le coin de l'écran. Parce qu'il y a une personne que j'ai ajoutée ce matin en ami et elle me parle. Hop, je peux faire le venteux. Maintenant, je sais que j'ai déjà d'équipé. Alors, oui, il connaît déjà. Et ici. Bon, Babette. Ah bah non, de toute façon. Ce sera pas le alpha ou le bêta, ce sera forcément le alpha. Parce que l'autre, je connais déjà tout. Bon, par contre, le Pisca, alpha ou bêta. Parce que je connais déjà les deux. T'aimes le bêta, Babette, hein? Là, je vais prendre le alpha, parce qu'il est plus... Le boulet! Fallait pas que je le crée tout de suite. Oh. Falloir que je les trouve, les cocatrices, moi. Donc du coup, on va parler un peu aux habitants. Hein. Donc là, on voit qu'ils parlent du Colisée. Attends, 2 minutes. Je vais aller lui répondre. Hop. Qu'on va continuer à parler aux gens. Là, on retrouve le couple qui était avec nous. Là, il y a un coffre et une scénette.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Kagor.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them.
They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
I do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
Un toutou. Ils nous disent d'aller parler aux sages. Donc c'est la seule maison qu'il y a dans la ville, hein, par l'auberge. Un chat. Mais on nous dit que c'est fermé. Donc on va aller parler à la seule personne à qui on n'a pas encore parlé.
Huh? What are you writing? Item names?
Yes, I'm working on the collector's book. Look how many items we have already.
Wow, you filled in a lot. It must be fun since you like books so much. Well, keep up the good...
No. From what I can see, yes. It looks like it's only about halfway complete.
What? Halfway?
Keep on working on it, and come back when you've made some real progress.
I'll fill this book up all the way, and then I'll make you eat your words.
Didn't this used to be your book, Rita?
Donc on voit que je suis à 50% du compodium.
That box. something about this box? Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself.
Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum. Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters. The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box?
Ah, c'est dommage, ça va bête. Donc là, on va savoir enfin ce qu'il y avait dans la boîte.
Wow, is this
Enfin, dans la
clear
boîte.
seal crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert.
A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmead Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas. I'm sorry. I don't really understand.
Donc on voit que Yufan ne connaît pas le mot Blastia.
But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
They say that history repeats itself. Who really knows?
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go.
Et voilà, on obtient le cristal ciel clair.
What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
Et du coup, Babette, ça va mieux la connexion là ou c'est toujours pas terrible?
Excuse me.
La révélation.
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times. You How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
Donc on voit que Duke sait ce qu'est le cristal ciel clair.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
Ah. C'est dommage, Chababette.
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
Et voilà. On apprend enfin ce qu'est un apathéa.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec.
Et voilà, il a détruit l'apathéa.
Oh man, just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear ciel crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelikeia despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Donc du coup, là, on entend reparler de l'enfant de la pleine lune. Et si tu te souviens bien, Estelle en avait parlé quand elle parlait de la légende de courage de Vesperia l'étoile.
Child of the full moon, like in the legend. By Entelikeia, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
Du coup, on apprend la race, plus ou moins, de Pharaoh. C'est un Antelexia.
But what would the Entelikeia have against me? Against a child of the full moon? What is this power the child of the full moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelikeia themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Rigay, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Entelikeia earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Donc là, on voit que Judith, elle commence à comprendre des choses et que ça n'a pas l'air de lui plaire beaucoup.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
Et voilà, on est reséparés de tout le monde. On va retourner dans la maison du sage pour retrouver Rita.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the Air Crene went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the Air Crene to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the Air Crene and Cave Mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's Air Crene little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
Donc du coup, la Rita part du principe que les Apathéas sont néfastes. Hein.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could...
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth.
Allez, courage,
That's how it
Babette.
is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Ah, moi, ce sera plus lundi que je ferai pas de live normalement. Si ma soeur va faire des courses. Donc hop. Et là on trouve une marque étrange, un nouvel accessoire. Qui nous permet, quand on a lancé un sort, de pouvoir bouger plus rapidement. Mais bon, sur Rita, je préfère quand même mettre que ça coûte 2 fois moins cher de lancer un sort. Donc hop, on va parler à Carole.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest, even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica, leader of a city, Duce of a guild. I wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
Hop, on a parlé à Carole. Eux, ils me disent toujours rien de nouveau. On va aller parler à Patty.
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifrid. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Ifrid was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifrid told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, Your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Donc on voit que Patty est quand même très forte moralement.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilochaea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilochaea, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Là, on voit quand même que Yuri fout la merde. Hein.
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Qu'est-ce que le magasin a eu des armes? Non, sniff. Donc il nous reste encore Judith et Raven. Donc Judith, on commence à savoir, faut sortir de la ville pour la faire arriver.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Et maintenant, il ne manque plus que Raven.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get done, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Et voilà, j'ai parlé à tout le monde. Donc du coup, maintenant, je peux aller dormir. Donc on voit que pour dormir, c'est 50 galdes. C'est vraiment pas cher. Eh ouais.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well...
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the Child of the Full Moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct?
Yes?
Donc on voit que Judith, elle dit implicitement que c'est pas forcément une attaque que Estelle a subie à Dangrest.
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. Alright then, Nordopolica it is.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Mais bon, là on voit qu'il parle d'attendre un mois en plus. Mais dans les jeux Tales of, il n'y a jamais de date. Là on a passé des jours et des nuits dans le désert. Mais on ne sait pas combien de temps ça fait dans le vrai monde. Bon Babette. On va faire quelque chose. On va changer Estelle. Donc, Tu veux sa tenue de base, serveuse, soigneuse, as du massage, elle on l'a déjà eu, princesse du campus, saint d'Atamonie, cœur majestueux, parce que la relique on l'a déjà eu. Mais après, dans les jeux, des fois, on se dit, ouais, bah ça va pas durer longtemps, alors que ça dure des années, mais on s'en rend pas compte parce que les personnages ne vieillissent pas. Donc du coup, il y a d'autres personnages que tu veux changer la tenue ou pas? Hop. Est-ce que j'ai de nouvelles armes? Non. Non plus. Lui, il en a eu une. Elle a pas fini. Je crois pas qu'elle en ait eu une. Non. Lui, il en a eu. Carole aussi.
Can a clear seal crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Mais je me demande c'est qui, hein, les viewers fantômes. Donc du coup, Yormgrem est ici. Et faut qu'on traverse le désert. Mais on a le choix, on peut rester sur le terrain. Donc du coup, on n'a pas à retraverser le désert de la manière normale. Le rôle, c'est sort, c'est quoi? Hop, et on voit que Rita apprend un nouveau tâche. La douleur violente. Un sort qui est tellement beau.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Hop. Donc Patty, elle a tout appris. On va lui mettre le Lisbia. Comme ça, va apprendre partage XP. Ce qui est pratique quand le personnage n'est pas dans l'équipe. Donc du coup, on voit qu'on peut avoir accès à des zones qu'on n'avait pas accès, comme ce truc-là, on l'avait pas vu quand on était dans le désert. Et il n'y a plus le cycle jour-nuit qu'il y avait dans le désert. Mais par contre, on ne retrouve plus que les cactus qu'on trouvait avant sur la map. Et les troncs d'arbres qu'on trouvait sont remplacés par des squelettes.
Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him.
He's a real man.
Patty prefers masculine fellas, I see.
I thought he was pretty cold. Would it have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. He did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ha! Ow! Ow! Hey, no hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Jormungand.
Who knows?
I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Duke is pretty weird, but this whole town is pretty weird too.
It is weird, but you can live a quiet, comfortable life here.
Mais bon, pour l'instant, on n'a plus trop besoin de faire de combat. Hein. Mais ça te fait pas penser un peu à une tarte au citron, Babette, le sable, comme il est fait?
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Bon, et on voit quand même que Rita, c'est la mage. Donc elle a un peu tous les sorts élémentaires, sauf des sorts de lumière de mémoire. Je crois pas qu'elle en ait. Peut-être qu'ils en ont rajouté, ils ont rajouté des nouveaux sorts dans la version. Mais de mémoire, dans la version d'origine, elle possède pas de sort de lumière. Donc, hop. On retourne à Mantique.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
Et voilà, Cumor.
Cumor!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster.
Donc on voit que Cumor hein, est toujours à faire ses... je promets la richesse à tous ceux qui vont faire ce que je leur demande.
Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Mais vu sa tête, on sent que c'est quand même de gros mensonges. Hein.
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard.
Et le pire, c'est que c'est lui qui a été choisi par l'État pour diriger la ville.
Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh.
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
Don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't going to listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Ah, il va pas l'écouter, déjà qu'il a voulu la tuer par 2 fois.
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that. But I'd need tools.
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient. You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
Donc on voit Carole, encore à lui d'aller faire le sale boulot.
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
Mais bon, où est-ce qu'elle a pu ramasser ça? On n'en sait rien. Peut-être quand on était dans la tour.
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumor, everyone is aboard.
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
Donc on voit qu'il oblige le peuple à y aller, même s'ils ont des enfants, et le chevalier pense que lui, juste parce qu'il dit qu'il en a une aussi, il va pouvoir éviter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone with you.
Carol.
Don't worry. That young man is very capable.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach. I will find out who's responsible for this.
Quand même 4 personnes sur le live. Hein. Bonjour aux personnes qui sont là, hein, du coup.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Mais bon, la Yuri, ce qu'il dit, c'est un petit peu bête. Parce qu'ils ont un petit peu pas eu le choix. Hein. Sinon, ils y seraient pas allés dans le désert.
Thank you again for all your help.
Parce que là, il y a Cumore devant lui qui force les gens à rentrer dedans pour aller dans le désert. Hop. Donc du coup, petite scénette, et on va aller chercher notre paiement.
You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Donc, faut retourner dans la petite ruelle et reparler aux enfants. Et voilà, il nous donne un sablier qui fige l'ennemi pendant le combat. Et Judith va rendre le paiement que nous ont fait les enfants. Bah, en fait, c'est un objet que j'utilise jamais.
We made it out of the desert without getting lost.
We didn't bump into that strange monster either. The traps in the desert had to be that creature's doing.
I've never heard of a monster with that sort of ability.
As I recall, when the creature vanished, a feather fell from the sky.
A pharaoh's feather?
Do you think there might be some connection? Perhaps it was a talisman to keep us on the right path.
The feather was there. Getting lost could be related to the pharaoh after all.
Donc du coup, maintenant, faut que j'aille à l'auberge. Et toi, est-ce qu'il y a des trucs que tu me vends? Du coup, on va à l'auberge. Donc je rentre et j'en ressors. que c'était toi? Non. Bon, comme il apparaît pas, on va sortir et re-rentrer dans la ville. Bon, il est toujours pas apparu, bah on va aller dormir. Hein. Parce que ça c'est les chevaliers. Hein. Mais bon, je sais pas si tu remarques, Babette, mais le jeu, il rame quand même un petit peu hein, quand on est dans cette ville.
Oh, welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
Non, c'est la ville qui fait ça, même sur la Xbox, ils faisaient ça, cette ville-là.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita.
Don't you want to know what the Antelikeia is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Belias for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But where is he?
Mia demande, elle fait si seulement Flynn était là. Mais Flynn, il peut rien faire non plus, donc... Parce que la preuve avec le mec de Cap-Fuator, la seule chose qu'il a pu faire, c'est de laisser s'échapper parce qu'il était haut placé, donc il a pu trafiquer les votes. Donc être déclaré non coupable.
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
Donc on voit que Judith, il y a un lit pour elle, mais elle préfère dormir par terre comme Yuri. Et que Estelle dort sur le ventre.
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
Et voilà. Yuri va se promener durant la nuit. Donc là, on dirait que Cumor est aussi dans l'auberge. Hein.
Cumor.
Mais il n'y a qu'une seule pièce dans l'auberge, donc je sais pas où il dort.
No, Yuri, it's you. What are you doing here? Someone come quick.
Ah, donc lui, il serait derrière du côté de l'habitation du proprio.
You would cross swords with a noble? Very well. I accept your challenge.
Ah, c'est comme ça que vous réveillez les enfants.
No. How could this?
Donc là, on se dit que Cumor, s'il est devenu capitaine, ça doit être un peu beaucoup parce que c'est par piston.
You talk too much, Cumor. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me? Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following...
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start!
Mais bon, on a déjà été gracié de tous nos crimes.
I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish.
Donc là, on voit tous les gens de pouvoir, quand ils commencent à savoir qu'ils vont mourir, ils proposent tout ce qu'ils peuvent pour essayer de rester en vie.
Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
There's only one thing I want from you.
And what might that... No, stop. Stay back. Don't come any closer, you beast.
Donc ça fait quand même pitié hein, pour un capitaine de flipper face à un simple une personne qui sait pas se battre comparé à eux normalement.
I am Cumor, the captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become commandant. I beg you, spare my life. Please, no, not like this. I don't want to go like this.
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
Et qui arrive au mauvais moment.
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting, down at the lake.
Et voilà, on voit qu'il y a de nouveaux chevaliers qui sont arrivés pour libérer la ville, donc feu d'artifice.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes, it's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again. I'm still in shock that Flynn
Ah
actually
bah une
came.
bebête, c'est déjà bien.
That was amazing timing.
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
Donc là, comme dit Estelle, Cumore risque de continuer toutes ces conneries ailleurs.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
Donc du coup, comme Rita n'était pas là, je sais pas qui c'est qui occupe le lit du fond.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing.
Parce que du coup, Patty, elle est aussi dehors.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Shut up. Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
Bon, et maintenant, faut que j'aille près du lac. Je vais en entendre parler, je pense, encore pendant un petit moment. Mais on va aller voir Patty. Mais bon, elle me dit rien. Donc, on va parler au blondinet.
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law.
Et cette phrase, elle me fait bien marrer quand même. Parce que c'est qui choisit les lois? C'est des gens qui ont du pouvoir. Donc c'est eux qui choisissent ce qui est juste de ce qui ne l'est pas.
If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you had to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad, they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain!
Understood.
Sir!
Yuri?
Donc là, on voit que Yuri est parti, ce qui ne lui ressemble pas quand même.
If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law.
Ah non! J'ai une scène bonus. Donc vous n'allez pas la voir. Donc là, Estelle a dit, il est vrai que tu as agi contre la loi. Mais je suis un peu perdu. Il est aussi vrai que tes actes ont sauvé la vie d'autres gens. Et là, ils sont en train de montrer les gens de la ville. Hein. Et là, Yuri, on ne sait jamais, je risque un jour de retourner ma lame contre toi. Et Estelle répond, tu ne le feras jamais sans une bonne raison. Pourquoi ça gueule autant ? Si tu pointes un jour ton épée sur moi, je suis certaine que je l'aurais mérité. Si tu veux partir avec Flynn, saisis ta chance. Il avait l'air un peu pressé. Non, je vais continuer ce voyage avec toi, c'est ce que je veux. En voyageant avec toi et les autres, je sais que je trouverai ma voie moi aussi. Alors, je crois que... Et là, elle veut serrer la main de Yuri. En lui disant, à la route qui nous attend. Et Yuri lui répond, merci. Mais, ah si, il lui serre quand même la main. C'est marrant, je savais pas qu'il y avait une scène bloquée ici. Je sais même pas pourquoi elle est bloquée.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Je sais pas.
Jeez.
J'espère qu'il n'y en aura pas d'autres dans le jeu.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Parce que du coup, le générique, déjà, il le bloque.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
Après, c'est peut-être à cause de la musique. Pour les droits d'auteur.
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you.
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
Donc du coup, là, on apprend que les chevaliers sont déjà repartis.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean?
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Palestrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the Knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I
Oui,
won't
parce
be
que
able to
faut pas
find
qu'on
the
oublie, mais notre
Maristella
bateau, il est quand même un
or recover my
Nordopolica.
memory.
That's all well and good. I'm just
Donc
not
si
in
on
a
peut pas y
hurry to get
retourner,
tangled
on
up
est
with an
bloqué nous
armor-wearing
aussi.
bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Mais du coup, c'est vrai qu'une capture board, ça reste pratique car ça permet d'éviter les scènes bloquées. Parce qu'il y a le message comme quoi c'est bloqué, mais on le voit quand même parce que ça passe pas par la console.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
Ouais. Donc là, on voit que les gens sont sortis quand même. Hein. Et du coup, on a appris que Kummer est en fuite. Donc là, on va rentrer dans l'auberge. Et en ressortir, et normalement, il y a un personnage qui va être apparu. Aïe, Kiro. Donc du coup, on apprend que maintenant on peut avoir des missions de guilde dans les villes. Donc il y a ce personnage-là qui est apparu. Donc c'est Carole le chef de guilde, mais on donne tout à Yuri quand même. Hein. Donc on voit quand même que l'Union prend 30%. Hein. Ça pique.
Why would someone set up a barrier in a place like this?
Actually, they discovered the Blastia at the bottom of the oasis and have just been using it as is. A nice person in town told me that.
And with it sunk in the oasis, no one could move it. So I guess they had to leave it where it was.
No one would trudge out into a scorching wasteland like this just to set up a barrier.
Ah, that explains it. Guess there's a reason for everything.
Donc du coup, comme on a une quête, il va y avoir un nouveau personnage qui est apparu, et c'est lui. Un petit rouquin. Qui est assez classe, je trouve, quand même. Mais Yucheron, je crois que c'est le nom du dragon de Dragon Ball Z. Donc du coup, il ressemble à quoi? Donc on a l'emblème de camaraderie et le livre de camaraderie. Donc il faudra qu'on trouve Nobis dans nos voyages. Et là, on a un petit bonhomme. Qui a un humour assez bizarre. Hein. Donc Rita, c'est Planchette Laminette. Et Judith, c'est Madame Pamplemousse. Et Carole a compris la référence. Et voici l'homme fourmilion. Qui prend l'objet et il se rebarre. Et là, ce qu'il va dire après, c'est de toute beauté.
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
Mais du coup, il me semble que c'est un garçon. Hein. Donc sortir du lait de son pied pour un garçon, c'est assez particulier, hein. Du coup... Bon bah voilà, je peux faire le deuxième pisca. Mais c'est un revenu. Si celui-là, moi j'aurais besoin. Mais il me faut une griffe de cocatrice. Donc on va racheter une pisca. C'était une arme qui n'était pas disponible hein, quand même. Hein, avant qu'elle arrive dans l'équipe. Et maintenant, on doit retourner au creux de Kados.
Good day.
Ah, are you going to the Wizened of Kardos?
Yes, we are. Why do you...
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Kardos. It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades? Why would they...
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
Are you a member of the Fortune's Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right, but the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
What do you mean, once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparations?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
Et du coup, Yuri a décidé de forcer le passage.
The Flynn Brigade.
So, that's the blockade?
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the Knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
Hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Huh? Seriously? Let's do that. And then?
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun. How about this?
Donc du coup, dans le jeu d'origine, comme Patty n'existe pas, en fait, il va faire ça, mais de lui-même.
What the hell? Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
Hey, hey! Don't leave this old man behind! What the? Come back, you!
Yuri Lowell!
Déjà que Sodia n'aimait pas Yuri,
See ya!
mais là ça aide
Have
pas.
fun.
Donc on voit quand même que Patty, elle fait de bons duos avec tout le monde.
Man. What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
It's our little secret.
Donc le regard qui veut dire un peu tout, hein, vers soit Estelle, soit Judith.
What is that nonsense?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style. Crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
Et du coup, on arrive bientôt au passage où je m'étais arrêté quand j'avais refait ma partie sur PS4. Parce que je devais aller à Nordopolica, mais je m'étais arrêté avant. Et du coup, on voit qu'il y a de nouveaux ennemis dans la zone.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Donc c'est vrai. Donc on voit que les Kieta, je les connais pas, ni les chevaliers capture. Mais quand on utilise avec Ripid, Ripid les connaît déjà lui. Donc du coup, on va pouvoir s'amuser. Mais bon, faut quand même se méfier parce que les ennemis restent assez rapides. Hein. Et on voit que Patty m'a quand même sauvé. Hein, parce que l'ennemi me fonçait dessus, elle est venue et elle l'a arrêté. Mais Rippy n'est pas assez rapide encore. Hein. Je me suis quand même pris un coup. Donc on voit qu'il y a toujours les anciens ennemis. Mais il y a les chevaliers et les bébêtes. Enfin les espèces de cerfs. Enfin de... Je sais pas trop comment on peut qualifier ça. On dirait un cheval girafe.
Okay, let's go.
Et là, on voit qu'il y a un nouveau coffre qui a popé, qui contient le sabre Sinclair.
So what was that deal you were talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Katos. Don't tell me you forgot.
Bah, ça ressemble un peu à un cheval.
I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri, since I can trust you.
I appreciate it.
Et on va connaître ce que veut Raven.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
Hmm? What's up? Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
Well, what do you mean?
Donc on voit que Patty, pour faire bouger Raven, elle lui a dit que elle lui donnerait les mensurations de Judith. Donc on voit que le sabre Sinclair est resté un petit peu moins fort que ce que j'ai, mais il me permet d'apprendre le super enchaînement 4.
Looks like they aren't following us.
Mais bon, pour un blocus, mettre juste un petit monstre avec 3 chevaliers, c'est léger, je trouve. Hein.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game. Seriously.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combining Patty's brain with my technique.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, but they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business.
Seriously, even bringing monsters to help?
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good.
I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this.
Hey, what kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can get to Nordopolica.
That's right.
But we should be on our guard. Even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the Air Krene.
Ugh. Oh well. I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they caught up to us.
Exactly. Come on, let's get going.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Mais bon, t'as vu Babette, hein? On est quand même 4 sur le live. Hein?
Strong of a bond?
Well, you could call it strong, I guess. Maybe. What? Are you jealous?
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
I can't take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
Ah, c'est vrai que ça fait un petit moment que j'ai pas cuisiné. Hein.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
Ah, what a tyrant.
Ouais, je l'ai bloqué. Mais lui aussi, il m'a bloqué. Parce que... Et du coup, c'est toujours les deux mêmes. Oh ouais, je vais prendre les... Bram. Elle est tellement pratique, cette nouvelle attaque. Et en plus, ça fait une bonne zone autour. Par là, il n'y a rien. Par contre, j'aimerais bien voir les nouveaux types de chevaliers. Parce que j'ai pas encore eu les péistes. Qui sont ici. Et du coup, il y a aussi un chevalier hallebarde. Donc, Ripide. Il va être utile. Et on voit qu'ils sont niveau 32-34. Erita devrait bientôt apprendre une technique qui est de cheater. Parce qu'elle touche tout le terrain. Hop, et on va aller se faire l'épéiste. Que je n'ai pas encore. Parce que eux, je les ai. Mais le bretteur, je ne le connais pas encore. Mais on voit quand même qu'ils sont classe, hein, la briquette de Flynn en bleu. Oh bien, tous les ennemis ils ont été se foutre dedans.
Let's go.
Mais bon, comme c'est un sort avancé, ça reste quand même beaucoup plus long que mon sort boule de feu à lancer.
Try not to take too long, okay?
Sure.
Donc quand même, ils avaient dit qu'elle aurait pas le temps de le regarder, mais ils s'arrêtent pour qu'elle regarde. Hein.
It's completely inactive now, and it was overflowing so much before. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that air Krene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air Krene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air Krene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right. If the air Krene was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Du coup, on va combattre les chevaliers pour avoir leur drop quand même, hein, parce que j'en ai besoin pour créer des armes. Par contre, les lanciers, ils sont un peu chiants. Parce que quand ils font leurs attaques, ils se déplacent beaucoup. T'es chiant, Kiro, va te coucher. Bon, alors là, on voit quand même qu'il y avait une sacrée distance entre moi et le monstre, mais le combat s'est déclenché quand même.
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Ça reste facile, mais les personnages ils prennent quand même pas mal de dégâts. Hein. Ah. Chevalier capture, je crois que je l'ai. Ouais. Je croyais que c'était un que j'avais pas. Je croyais qu'il était bleu, celui que j'avais scanné.
I'm just getting started.
Non, parce que regarde quand même, Yuri, il perd quand même pas mal de points de vie. Hein. Hop, et là on va sortir du creux de Kados. Et là il y a la brigade de Schwann qui nous bloque.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results. There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape!
If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell!
Hey, LeBlanc, it's been a while.
Mais ce qui est marrant, c'est qu'il s'appelle Le Blanc, mais Yuri dit Le Black. Donc est-ce que c'est Le Blanc qui lise assez mal? Ou est-ce que à l'origine il devait s'appeler Le Noir, mais ça a été modifié pour raison ségrégation? Je sais pas.
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Wait!
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Not sure what's going on, but now's our chance.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
Ah, it's nothing.
Donc là on voit que Raven, il leur a dit garde à vous, à la brigade de Swan, et ils ont fait ça.
Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if we don't get moving.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for Nordopolica, quick.
Donc moi, je suppose que c'est par surprise hein, qu'ils ont fait ça, parce qu'ils s'attendaient pas à ce que quelqu'un leur dise un ordre. Donc du coup, on va aller jusqu'à Nordopolica, et je vais arrêter le live à ce moment-là. Parce qu'après, il va y avoir de l'histoire et tout. Donc, ça va être assez long. Donc après, le live, il va durer trop longtemps et mes chiens ils vont vouloir sortir. Donc alors, le faucon Ah oui, j'ai pas accès aux infos avec Mais bon, quand même, on voit que malgré mes armures, ils font quand même un petit peu de dégâts à Patty. Hein. Toi, t'as tout appris, je crois. Ouais, toi aussi. Toi non, toi non. Toi t'avais rien. Donc du coup, ça va être la fin du live maintenant. Et voilà. Je vais me mettre là. Je vais utiliser une natte. Comme ça, je vais récupérer point de vie, point de magie. Ça va augmenter la zone pour Repeat. Parce que du coup, vu qu'on a bien avancé, la carte se dévoile. Et on voit que notre rival a fait beaucoup plus de zones que nous. Hein. Parce que déjà, il nous a piqué tout le désert. Ou presque. Les deux petites îles qui sont au milieu, je les avais prises, il me les a reprises. Donc... Donc du coup, on voit que j'ai 5 heures de différence avec mon autre partie. Parce que j'avais beaucoup plus farmé pour avoir les étoiles oranges. Donc t'imagines Babette, hein, 5 heures de farm en plus. Mais j'ai pas du tout eu le courage. Donc là, je l'ai pas fait. Mais bon, tu vois qu'au niveau 80, ils ont 5000 points de vie quand même. Hein. Moi, ils en ont 3000. À peine. Mais bon. Allez, c'est la fin du live. Merci aux gens qui sont venus et regarder, même s'ils n'ont pas participé. Et merci à toi Babette d'avoir participé au live. Donc peut-être à demain si je live, mais je sais pas encore. Donc bonne journée à vous et bon week-end.